helps you to be able to see how your business is tracking in comparison to your competitors. But it also allows you to have a look at I guess, expenses and income and ideas to make your business better, not necessarily in comparison to others, just to be your best self. Small businesses don't have the support that the larger businesses have, and they don't also have the budget to be able to go and pursue that kind of information. So large businesses, if they want to look at an area or a strategy or parts of their business, they generally hire someone or they have someone on staff to be able to focus fully on that, whereas small businesses don't have that resource. So that's why benchmarking is amazingly helpful for small businesses, because there's very little effort for a fair bit of return. Benchmarking helps you also, I think, isolate your drivers. So for example, when you're looking at your gross profit and you're looking at the costs to make that sale, you need to be looking at keeping those expenses down. You need to be looking at what kind of advertising and marketing you're doing to be making sure that your lead 2 or 3 months in advance. There's lots of little things that you can just tweak a little bit that make a really big difference to your bottom line. Sales is important. It's important to know how many people have contributed to the sales. Your expenses, it's really good to be able to show, and not being above the benchmark for your expenses is not necessarily a bad thing. It's not good or bad necessarily, it's more just gives you information. So your expenses may be high, but that's because you're training somebody for a big job that you know is coming. So your expenses might be a bit higher than they would normally be, but there's a plan, there's a strategy for that. So it really helps businesses to be able to isolate areas that need a little bit more examining or a little bit more, I guess, effort. We find more so than anything, when you have a business and basically your fixed costs are fairly stable, just tiny little percentages of changes to your income, to your margins, to other expenses, it all goes straight to the bottom line. And what I mean by that is your net profit increases. Those changes directly go or directly contribute to your bottom line because you have all of your other costs are stable. So it seems strange, but a 1% increase in your margin on your sales will make a big difference at the end of the year to the profit, your net profit position.